Good morning, dear friends and students in both virtual and real life. First of all, I intend by my present brief speech to just clarify the reason for my absence from my work in University Hassan II, Faculty of Letters of Muhammadiyah. I am very happy to announce to all my friends and students that the basic reason for my absence for some months, meaning from my work, is that early retirement, meaning that I have had recently some health, meaning worries, not real problems, but just worries, which have urged me to think of anticipating my retirement. Reasons for that are basically those of health. Then there are other factors such as meaning the work basic conditions, the pedagogical and general atmosphere that is meaning pervading the academic space, things that I was able to tolerate before, but I could not tolerate anymore. In fact, I miss my teaching meetings, I miss my teaching in general, teaching classes, teaching seminars with my research students, as well as all, meaning the lessons, all the courses that I have been in charge concerning graduate and postgraduate, meaning levels and students. Yes, I recognize that I miss most of that, but I'm very happy to be anticipating my retirement in few weeks with much peace in the sense that I think I have done my best to be up to the level and to do my work appropriately and honestly. My job I have tried to assume with much love and devotion. As most of my students may have felt, I have never taught in spite of myself or with some resistance. I advise all future teachers and anybody who would like to adopt this pedagogical choice that love is a major factor in this job. If you don't do it with love, you'll be suffering. You will not be giving the best you would like to give. Yes, sometimes we are not satisfied with certain things, but our love for our students, for students coming from different social classes and from different social backgrounds, this love is really a very basic factor in motivation, in I would like to say in the long-lasting desire to carry on in such careers which are not at all easy to adopt, to choose, because they imply a lot of devotion, a lot of love, a lot of sacrifice even. In a third world context, you know that the conditions are not as favorable as those in first world countries, in the sense that we are not enjoying satisfactory conditions of work. Even pedagogical, basic electronic tools are missing. When you are honest, when you defend your colleagues' rights, as well as those of your students, sometimes you're not really highly appreciated. You're taken as a troublemaker, as someone who doesn't want to leave, meaning the university space at peace, though the intention is in the opposite, to help and serve our university and the academic research. I have come to the conviction that without basic conditions, scientific work cannot be fulfilled, cannot exist in the appropriate conditions in which it does exist in first world countries. I am even recommending that if we dream, if we dream of having efficient scientific research which would lead to a big extent of evolution and development, we have to afford the basic means to administrative agents, to the teaching staff, as well as to students and researchers. And here by researchers I mean postgraduate students, those who opt for master and doctorate projects. And in fact, our university is rich with numbers of theses, numbers of researchers who are trying to reach this such sophisticated degrees of knowledge and research, scientific research and inquiries. I hope that things will get better in our universities, that those who are responsible of the sector of higher education would take the recommendations of people from the field, people who've been in practice, people who've been in touch with the university through teaching, through electoral responsibilities such as representation of teachers in faculty and institution councils, as well as those of the university. I hope that those who are in charge of this sector would listen, would consult the people who've been even through different reforms in this very specific, highly appreciated sector. I've been teaching for more than 30 years and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the selection of my job. I think that it's one of the very noble ones, but what I denounce is the lack of means, the lack of motivation, meaning on the material, on the logistic, on even other levels that I would like to deal with in future videos, live and even recorded. I'm a little bit tired, as you may see, but I am very happy to interact with you. I leave you the space for interaction. If any of you want to argue for and against what I have said, I promise to react, to express, argue for and against what I have just declared. I like my students, whom I miss a lot. I like also all my colleagues and friends. And I am very happy to keep in touch with all of them, hoping that this short meeting finds you in a good state of health, and see you inshallah in the future. Thank you very much for your attention, all of you, okay? And I wish you a good time. Goodbye. I have a problem getting myself disconnected. I don't know why, but that's it. Okay, this is the price, as we say, of technology, to which we haven't really been well prepared. Something that has been imposed under some specific conditions. Thank you very much, and I greet you all. See you, inshallah, in the future.